Hello and welcome to everybody or anyone watching this video. It's my first video here on YouTube, and I wanted to try and introduce myself in that sort of thing. I've never really been good at the whole public speaking aspect, speaking in front of people or to a group, I guess. That was kind of the same thing. It's important to be vulnerable to me, to be pretty translucent, transparent, but obviously not in every form of the word. The main reason that I'm here in front of you recording this and making this video to post is my anxiety and mental health. If you guys want to, I will definitely make a full video on that. You just gotta let me know in the comments down below. The journey that I've been on has led me to where I am right now, and I'm trying to make the most out of the cards that I've been dealt. It sounds cliche, it sounds cheesy, it sounds like I'm asking for pity, but I'm not. I understand that some people are more fortunate or less fortunate, and I'm just trying to make the best out of what I have. The other reason, or another reason, is that this video is a complete test. I cannot edit to save my life, so this is giving me something to edit, giving me something to mess around with in the editor, and that sort of thing. It could also act as a Q&A if you guys wanted to, again, comment, ask me anything. I'm going to read all of the comments, and I guess if there's enough, I will definitely go ahead and make a video. But back to the more of mental health thing. If I can do this, it shows that a lot of people can. And if I help one singular person, that means so much to me, because when I was in my lowest place, the idea of somebody coming to me and helping me work through the things that I was facing, that it would have given me a lot of hope. And if I could provide that for somebody else, that would be great. On the flip side, because of my mental health, I don't know how often or how frequent my upload schedule will be. I'm going to try and make videos on, obviously, things that are interesting to me, but also videos that you guys want to see. Due to my mental health, it could be a matter of a week. It could be a matter of a month. That's okay. There's a saying that goes along the lines of being not okay is okay, but wanting to or staying that way, that's not okay. That's where the problem is. So I just continue to try and work on things no matter what it is, and make myself better than the version that I was yesterday. I think that's really important to me. I'm beyond excited to be finally starting this journey. I've wanted to record this video for a long time, and I actually worked on a different video before this one. The idea of doing YouTube is a really scary one. Like I said, it's very exciting, but it's also really scary. not only do I get to try and build myself as a business, build myself as a personality, somebody to provide content and escapism a lot of the times, in my opinion, from life for other people. I get to try and help other people in that form and fashion. But it can also be really scary because there's so many people who are trying to do this or who have tried to do this, and it's almost that competitive nature, I guess is the word I'll use, of this job that makes me compare it to almost professional sports in a way. I mean, this video could absolutely blow up. It could get 5 views in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. So you really, well, I guess I really don't know what to expect. I don't have any expectations or views when it comes to views. Or comments or the amount of likes or any of that. Some of the reasons I wanted to, sorry for the all the background noises as well. Definitely trying to still figure out my ideal, optimized, whatever you want to call it, way to record. There's a very echoey room. There's the fact that my chair makes a shit ton of noise. There's a lot. But I'm trying my best, and if anybody has tips or tricks when it comes to editing or making things easier on me on that side of things, or the recording side of things, tips or tricks there, comment, let me know. When it comes to my inspirations on YouTube, as I'm sure most people are, I'm an avid YouTube watcher. There's so many different people that I watch on YouTube, and there's so many people that I've watched over the years on YouTube. But as of recent, Urban Rescue Ranch has been great for me and my mental health to be watching his content. I think he is not only a great content creator, I think he is a good, if not great, person. The mission that they're doing, or the mission that they have down at Urban Rescue Ranch, is really wholesome to me. Not only do they rehabilitate these animals, but they try and not imprint themselves on them so that they can be released into the wild. And that ultimately does make me really happy. Video games wise, let's talk about that. That goes way back from the likes of Allier when I was younger, to Gold Glove and his DayZ streams that I would watch until 3 a.m. when I had to go to school, get up for school at 6. Gaming was huge for me. And while I still love to make time, I suppose, to play video games, I think my interest in them in general has kind of dwindled for whatever reason. I don't necessarily want to focus too much on that because it's, I wouldn't say inconsequential, but I might not like the answer. And that's okay, because like I said before, we just need to try and make ourselves better than the version of ourselves from yesterday. The other thing that I'll say about watching YouTube as a YouTube consumer, there is a lot of weather or tornado-based channels that I watch. I can't even name all of them right now. The one person I will shout out and tell you guys to go subscribe to, because he goes live whenever there's severe weather anywhere in the US. So if you're not somebody who likes to watch the news, like myself, or I guess somebody who's just looking for that quick heads up whenever there is severe weather, and you know that severe weather was supposed to happen in your area, is Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. Him and his team are absolutely amazing, from the meteorology and the broadcast of it to the storm chasers that he has going out and recording footage and documenting these storms, these tornadoes. They don't only do tornadoes, but that's my favorite part of their content. And then they have like a help squad, who will go out after these storms hit and sometimes absolutely devastate these areas. And I know they hand out food, bottled water, supplies like that. I haven't done too much research into what their job consists of. I'm not sure if they stay around in that area and what are the words for it? Kind of help put it back together, help people put the pieces back together after some of the worst days or worst day of their life. I think that covers most of what I watch on YouTube. No, I completely forgot. The true crime and horror side of things, Hannah the Horrible, great content maker. Wendigoon, great content maker. Trying to think on the more true crime side of things. Ready to Glare is somebody who I love to watch. Yeah, there's a lot of true crime to dive into, not only from the current with all of the shit that's going on in our world or even our country as somebody who lives in the US, but the past and all the historical cases, whether they're famous or not, that have been shown or made into YouTube videos. The next thing that I want to mention is kind of wrapping up where I was in the beginning. I think I did an okay job of introducing myself to anybody watching this. Obviously, that's not going to mean that I don't have other things to share. There's plenty, and that's why I mentioned the Q&A part of things. Feel free, again, comment. Also, go ahead and comment and give praise if you feel it's deserved. Give suggestions on content that you'd like to see. It doesn't really matter what content. If there's, I guess, a true crime thing or a horror thing that you think's really cool and you want to see covered, even if it's been absolutely flooded on YouTube. My idea was like iceberg videos are my example. I am 100% willing to do iceberg videos. It does kind of scare me because they've been so flooded on YouTube. Flooded, iceberg, puns not intended. Not only do I still enjoy watching them when they're uploaded and I see them, at least by content creators that I enjoy, and I do from time to time, just my literal purpose when I open YouTube is to try and find new creators to watch. And I would 100% cover them, the icebergs as well, to try and put my own spin on things, try and explore a different side of things, a different avenue perhaps, different details that the persons or person that version of the video that you watched, they didn't do that. So I think I could put my own spin on things. I could definitely at least try to. In the end, it doesn't work, and that's okay. We move on. To the people who know that I'm reading off of a screen, I have bullet points. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional. I didn't go to college. Chill. All right? Chill. I don't expect, a flood of subscribers or, like I said before, a bunch of likes, a bunch of comments, any of that. I heard one very successful YouTuber once say that you're going to hate like your first 50 videos, and you can't make 50 videos without making the first. So I'm here. I'm putting myself out to you guys, and you have to do so. You have to learn how to crawl before you can walk, walk before you can jog, jog before you can run, that sort of thing. My channel is kind of a question mark to me. It's clay on a pottery wheel, ready to be shaped. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know what I'm going to end up covering. I don't know if I'm going to cover a variety of content that's super vast. I don't know if I'm going to stick in one area. All I know is that I'm here. And to anybody who did watch this video, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, thank you for watching. You have no idea how much it means to me that you even spent the time to click on the video. If you watch the entire thing, that it's enough to bring a tear after the journey that I've went through, and not expecting at all to be possibly doing what I'm doing right now. And just like before not before in the video, but before in my life, I want to make it work. I'm ready to scratch, claw, bite, pull hair, whatever I need to do to try and make things work. I want to do, I'm going to try to do, and we'll see what happens. And again, if not, if I don't end up doing that, I can't say that I didn't try. It is a wild, wild world out there, especially with, just the news in the last 24 hours. It's February 28th when I'm making this video. It's a wild, wild world. Just try and focus on you. Try and take care of yourself. Know that you are enough. Like I said, thank you from the bottom of everything that you watched this video. And I want you to have a great rest of your day. Bye. This is being recorded right after I finished recording the main part of the video. I'll point out flaws so you guys don't have to. The glasses glare. Yep, I'm aware. Working on it. The lighting situation that I currently have is not ideal by any means. I'm trying to survive with overhead lighting. And as you guys can see in my glasses, there's nothing but a huge reflection of my PC screen. That's okay, at least for me right now. It might get on my nerves, but it's not going to really affect the quality of my video, because the quality of my video isn't going to be what I picture it as in my head, or what I want it to be in my head. Like I said in the video, it's just about starting. It's about getting the ball rolling. What are other flaws? This. That's why I didn't move much. I wasn't very animated during the video. My chair makes so much noise. I've had this thing for, I want to say 7 years. 6, 7, maybe even 8 years. And I think it might be time to retire soon. I think it might be time to old yeller, the old chair. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my PC. My PC is rather loud. I tried adjusting my mic to cut out that background noise, and hopefully this comes out well. That's Peanut Butter. Huh? Peanut Butter's my cat, and I love her very much. Sometimes she is very crazy, and she will bite you for no reason. But other times she is baby. So that's Peanut Butter. Use my cat as cute bait to try and get people to watch these videos. God, I'm a piece of shit. That I'm going to learn as we go and try and make adjustments as we go. Because that's all I can do. All I can do is try and try my best. So, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching twice, because this is now going on almost 3.5 minutes of post-record. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will read all the comments and try to, I guess, see what I'm going to do for this next video. See if it's going to be the one that I planned to upload, or if I'm going to record something else. With that, I'm going to wrap things up and say bye. One of the things that I wanted to point out flaw-wise, that was on my face, but it wasn't the reflection of my glasses, goes along with the vulnerability and kind of sharing yourself with the world. I don't know how much it was able to be seen in the video. My beard is normally at least a little bit more full. I wish it was fuller than it is when I don't pick at it. But my anxiety problems cause me to pick hairs. It's not something that I'm proud of, and it's something that is definitely embarrassing to share. But there's your reasoning. I know I don't owe it to anybody to say that. I could have easily just let the comments say something if they wanted to say something or anything like that. Same with the acne that you're seeing, or that is covered up by my hair. But I'm here, and I'm excited to be here. I'm scared to be here, but I'm excited to be here. So with that, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Be kind to yourself, and goodbye. I know I need to work on eye contact, all right? It's difficult when you're working on a phone. I need to look at the green dot. Look at the green dot. Look at the green dot.